Hello Taurus, welcome to your love reading. We're going to be looking at what is coming your way in love. What do you need to know about what is headed your way in terms of love and relationships and who you might be dealing with. As always, keep in mind that these readings are general. They will not and cannot resonate with every Taurus watching. All right, so let's jump right in for Taurus regarding love. What does Taurus need to know regarding love? Okay, so what's going on right now? We have the Three of Wands, Five of Coin, Strength reverse. Okay, and what can you expect next? We have the Queen of Wands reverse, the Page of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, overall energy is the Empress. Beautiful. Taurus, what is it with you and Empress energy on my channel? I feel like every time that I do a reading for Taurus, the Empress shows up. Okay, so let's get some more energies. So I see that there is some sort of difficulty right now. Someone could be feeling very far away from their person, like there's distance between them. Someone could be feeling shut out, left out, abandoned, struggling, or feeling like they're struggling. Like maybe they don't have the strength to deal with whatever is happening, or they're not strong enough to deal with whatever is happening. I feel like whatever's going on right now in love, you or this other person that you're dealing with or could be dealing with in the future, it's like you're waiting for things to turn around, to improve. Now, the overall energy is the Empress, which is a very beautiful energy about abundance, potential, creativity, and growth. So this is someone that understands their value. Tell me more about what's going on for Taurus in love. Moving forward, I swear, Taurus and Virgo always get this card. What else for Taurus? Spirit guided and protected. What else for Taurus? What do we need to know for Taurus regarding love? Inner voice. Okay, so Spirit could be speaking to you about some sort of move. I always get these messages for Taurus. Can I get one more? What else for Taurus? What else? Hope, dreams, and longing. Yeah, I get the sense of someone hoping for whatever this potential is, hoping for something better in the future, hoping that they're being guided correctly, hoping that their intuition is not steering them wrong, hoping that things turn around. And I do see that being a possibility because I have here the Wheel of Fortune. Some sort of momentum and movement headed your way here. Now this could be regarding, and again, I feel like Taurus, every time I do a reading for Taurus, I don't know why on my channel, love is not very present, or it's not like the most important thing. There's usually like, I don't know what collective is watching my videos, but it's almost like there's a difficulty in an existing connection, and Taurus is almost like thinking of something else. And it doesn't matter, what decks I use, the message always comes out to something like this. So let's see if this is going to be the case for Taurus in this reading. Tell me about the Empress. Tell me about the Empress. What's going on here? Five of Cups. Tell me about the Empress. Can you tell me about this? And the Hierophant, Taurus energy, there you are. Yeah, again, like difficulties in a connection, sadness, disappointment, feeling lost, depressed. There's the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So I get the sense that there's something better coming your way. But it took a while to get to you with the Three of Wands here. Let's see, what's this Three of Wands about? Why is the Three of Wands here? Yeah, Page of Pentacles. There's something coming in for you, Taurus. Some sort of offer, opportunity. What's this Three of Wands about? What's the Three of Wands here? Four of Cups and Strength. Some of you, this is going to take courage to accept this new offer or opportunity. Others of you, you might miss this. I don't know why I get these readings for Taurus. Taurus, if this is resonating, please leave me a comment, because sometimes I feel like, is this message for someone out there? I feel like some of you may not be interested in what's coming, or maybe the offer is not exactly what you thought, or there's some sort of compromise here. You could be dealing with a Leo or some, someone with Leo in their chart. You might have Leo in your chart, but I don't know. I feel like, yeah, Five of Swords is almost like some of you may doubt this offer, or second guess it, or question it. And so it's not, I don't see you jumping for joy with this offer or wanting to like grab it right away. There's the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is an internal thing, a mental block, or a mental, like maybe this just fear, pure and simple. Tell me about the Five of Coin. This could even be someone coming in interested in you romantically. And maybe you're just not interested? Tell me about the Five of Coin. Yeah, Seven of Swords, Six of Wands. This is very interesting, because this is someone, when I see the Seven of Swords with the Six of Wands, I think of someone that makes the wrong choice because they were more focused about how they would be seen. Yeah, Nine of Cups. So, okay, I'm getting a few messages here. The first message I got when I saw the Seven of Swords and Six of Wands is what I was just talking about. It's like someone makes not the best choice, or decides to do something with a different approach, and they're doing it because they care about what others see them do or what others think of them. But this is the way that they can get whatever it is that they want. Others of you, I don't know, I get the sense that there's some sort of, I don't know, like there's some sort of struggle. I don't know if this is with a person, a partner, or a coworker, or something like that. And it's almost like you realize, or you decide to take an approach that is seen as sneaky, or behind the scenes you're doing things, or like, for example, this could be you, this is just an example, you're at work, but you're secretly applying somewhere else, whole different job, and nobody knows about it. Your boss definitely doesn't, right? But this is the way that you feel like you can get out of your situation. Something like that. Yeah, there's the Moon. Pisces energy. I just picked up this deck. I feel like whatever's happening, though, it's going to require courage, because Strength is reversed. So it's almost like you're not there yet, or I don't know what's going on. Let me see. Why is Strength reverse? Why? Two of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune again, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, Two of Swords, undecided, and there's the Eight of Swords again. Fear, stuck energy, wanting to look into things more. It's funny because, once again, Taurus, I don't really see, there's no cards here that you can point to say this is a love reading, right? This is a reading about a specific love situation. I don't really see it, not in the oracle cards, nowhere. And so it's almost like there's something else that you're focused on. Even though I'm asking for a love reading and love messages, this is what Spirit decides to give me. I think that with Page of Swords, Two of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, it's almost like, looking into something that will change things for you. But it's going to require that you overcome your fear. I don't know, Taurus. I don't know if this is like getting out of a relationship, because I have the moving forward card, or getting out of a job, or changing careers, or, leaving a certain connection behind, whether it's a friendship or a business partnership. I see you wanting to move on somewhere where courage is required. Maybe even being a Seven of Swords is required. Page of Swords came up twice. Sometimes this card can be like, the Page of Swords is like the researcher, the networker. So, this could be you looking into something, being curious about something, looking things up on the internet, applying online, or doing research, etc., etc., etc. I don't know. The Empress. I keep looking back at the Empress. Let me see. Can I get one more for the Empress? Tell me about the Empress. Tell me about the Empress. Ace of Cups. New love, abundance, fulfillment, and there's strength again. It's like you're finding your worth or your value, or thinking about your worth or value elsewhere. Because you haven't been happy for some time, 5 of Cups, or there's some sort of disappointment you're experiencing. I think that this is, this reading is for a Taurus that's been, maybe a bit down in the dumps, things maybe haven't gone the way that they hoped or planned. And then now it's almost like they're looking for a way to be fulfilled, for a way to be inspired again. It's like, Taurus, I feel like you sense this, I don't know, like maybe this like eagerness, this urge to do something. You're being driven, but I don't know by what. Some of you could be driven by finding new love, finding love with the partner that you seek or deserve. An Empress looking for their Emperor. Now, Queen of Wands is reverse. So, strength reverse, I'm thinking the same kind of energy here. 4 of Wands, interesting. I'm just going to put it right here. Tell me about the Queen of Wands reverse. Why is the Queen of Wands reverse? Ooh, the Emperor and the Page of Cups. Yeah. What was I just saying about an Empress finding their Emperor? Here it is. But the Queen of Wands is reverse. Excuse me. Wow, the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Aries energy with the Emperor. Tell me about the Page of Swords. This could be somebody coming in. Tell me about the Page of Swords. What's this Page of Swords about? Why is the Page of Swords here? 7 of Pentacles, worry, anxiety over the future. Planting seeds, hoping that they grow. This could be like you applying for jobs. Yeah, 9 of Swords. There's worry here. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. The 5 of Pentacles again. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. What's the Wheel of Fortune here? What's the Wheel of Fortune here for Taurus? The Devil, Capricorn energy. Can I get one more? 4 of Pentacles, some sort of restriction. Okay, Taurus. Queen of Wands reverse. Now, typically for me, the Queen of Wands reverse is someone that is like the opposite of a Queen of Wands. So someone that's not very bold, doesn't really take action, isn't very like motivated, not very fun person. Typically, too, the Queen of Wands reverse could be someone that craves attention. They take action and then later they think about the consequences, right? So sometimes this can backfire. But what I see here is with the, especially when I see the Page of Cups and the Emperor, it's almost like there is possibly an Emperor-like energy coming towards you, or someone that you meet in the near future, or someone that just comes into your life with a cup, and I sense that you are hesitant. It's like you're not really, I feel like you're worried. You don't have all of the information that you desire. You're worried about the future with this person. And I think it's because you are used to being stuck. I don't think you know what it's almost like you don't really know I don't know. It's like maybe your relationships have not been good at all, ever. And so when this Emperor comes in, you're wondering if this is going to be more of the same. Let's see if that's true. Tell me about this Emperor energy. Tell me about this Emperor energy. Who is this Emperor? What do I need to know about this Emperor for Taurus? The Sun reverse. What do we need to know about this Emperor for Taurus? 8 of Wands reverse. Can I get one more? Ace of Swords. And the Emperor again at the bottom of the deck. So I think this Emperor is going to want to have some sort of conversation with you, talk things out or talk about something, and you're worried about this. Maybe you're worried about what they're telling you. 8 of Wands reverse and the Sun reverse. I feel like this is someone revealing something to you. Maybe revealing how they feel. Revealing, you know, telling you that, you know, I'm interested in you or something like that. But I feel like, I don't know, it's almost like you need to be more open to this idea if you want this wheel to turn. It's very interesting. I feel like you need to trust yourself, and some of you are finding a hard time doing that. It's like you're not sure. Some of you, I'm just going to say it, this is not a love interest. This is a future boss making an offer to you. And you're not sure if you have what it takes to try something new or to leave your company or to do whatever it is with this Emperor person figurehead. I feel like you need to be open to a new idea when it comes to your career for things to turn around for you. Because what I see here is, I see you, unfortunately, it's like if you do not move forward, things will not change. And things have to change because you feel like they have to change. So there's something coming in that you need to be bold enough to receive or to take. You know, it's like you have to grab it. Others of you, I feel like this is a potential love interest and you are not having, it's like you're having a hard time opening up to this idea or receiving this person or being interested in this person. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, you have to be with them, because of course, listen to your intuition. Your intuition will guide you here, you know? Feel free to deny this person if you feel that they're not the one for you. But I think for most of you, this is someone that is very honest and upfront with the Ace of Swords. However, maybe they took some time to talk to you because they didn't really know how you would take their communication. And maybe they were right. Maybe they knew that you were, you know, having some sort of difficulties or something like that. But I feel like for you to be with this Emperor, you have to be an Empress, right? Like you would have to accept the fact that you are an Empress energy, that you have worth, you have value, you can be with someone to this level. And it's almost like some of you don't believe it. And I feel like you are that person. The Empress is not showing up all the time for no reason in your readings. I'm going to grab a soulmate oracle and then we'll take this to the extended. And I'm going to be focusing on this Emperor person. You know, what are their intentions towards you? What do we need to know about them? And I'm also going to look at this Wheel of Fortune a little bit more closely. I just forgot English for a second because it came out twice. So I feel it's important. And I kind of want to see what that could be about for you. So if you're interested in getting some more insight into this Emperor and this Wheel of Fortune, then check out the extended. It'll be linked in the description box right below this video. Spirit, tell me about this Emperor's energy towards Taurus. Tell me about this Emperor's energy towards Taurus. I am burdened by guilt and regret, and I am determined to make things right. Okay, so this could be somebody that you maybe already know that wants to make things right with you, but I feel also that this person, they have like a similar background as you. It's like they want to do things the right way this time. Maybe they weren't as successful in their previous relationship or whatever connection they're recently out of, and now they're, you know, trying to make it up to themselves because maybe they didn't do what they should have done. But I also get the sense that this could be somebody that you already know and have history with, and they might be coming in to talk to you to attempt to make things right, which that has come up in recent readings, so that could very well be the case. But I feel like I'm reading for two different groups of Taurus. One group, this is somebody that is wanting to make things right with you. I compare everyone I meet to you is behind that, because they see that you are someone that matches their energy, and so they want to make sure that they're on the right foot with you from the beginning. And then another group of Taurus, I feel like this could be somebody from the past that wants to make things right, and you might be considering whether that's something you want to do or if you want to just, you know, do something else. But I feel like both groups of Taurians, I feel like regardless what group you fall under, the action that you need to take is the same. You need to really evaluate if this is something that you're willing to go after or not. If you do not go after it, then I don't see things changing in the near future, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. And then if you do go after it, things will definitely change.